Barry here with Barry Fast Cars. I all the reviews came out, essentially the video reviews and articles for the new M3, M4. So I thought I'd do a little quick video on it. Obviously, I don't have a car to review, but I just want to give you my thoughts on the new M3 because I'm a Beamer guy and I haven't talked about BMW much on the channel, but this is a good place to start. So let's just build one real quick and I'll talk about it as we go. That currently available, at least, is the rear-wheel drive model only. You can see we have the competition sedan. I'm going to specifically go with the M3. I think it's the better car than the M4. If you're gonna, I would get four doors no matter what. Personally, I'm a sedan fan. So no matter what, for my lifestyle, I would go for the base M3 with rear-wheel drive and of course the 6-speed manual. I would also save as much money as possible doing this. I always do simple builds when I decide to build something for myself, all in my fantasies, of course. So Alpine White, classic BMW color, keep it there. And you know, there's some beautiful colors here for sure. They have a Portimao. You can see what Portimao looks like if you want. It's not a bad color. They have frozen Portimao, pretty cool. $3,600 for that. We're gonna stick with Alpine White. You can get any wrap you want. It's 2021. You're gonna wrap the car anyway if you're smart, so you can get anything. I'm gonna keep the standard wheels as well. I've seen some reviews, mainly out of Canada, where there's another wheel design I have not seen. It's like more dual spoke, but I think it's like 6 or 7 dual spokes, and it looks more like older BMW M wheels. But I'm going to go for the 18s and 19s. Let's make this bigger for you guys. 18s and 19s. I like this dark color. It's going to ride better, and they fit. And I'm not a huge fan of staggered wheels, and it's less noticeable on the smaller wheel design that they're staggered, as in staggered diameter, not width. Obviously, width doesn't matter, other than for replaceability of tires. But let's see here. We got the interior. Look at that steering wheel. Look at that. Amazing stitching on the steering wheel. That looks so good. 6-speed manual, the only way to get a manual transmission in a modern 3 Series, at least in the United States, which is terrible. You can't even get the 2-liter 4-cylinder manual. White interior. I'm thinking the white interior with the white exterior is actually pretty cool. I'm rarely one to go for that, but I would argue it's better than the basic black, although there is some contrast, so it might be worth it just to go black. Let's see what this horrible color scheme is. I think that's a solid no. Kailami orange. Those are pretty cool, honestly. It's not terrible, and it's, you know, not super visible from the driver, but we'll just keep it simple, guys. We'll just go black. And you head over to the trim. You don't really need to touch much, but carbon fiber. I guess on the competition, carbon fiber is standard. But who cares? I mean, I don't need carbon fiber in my interior. It's not weight saving. Makes no difference to me. I like the standard steering wheel. This is the standard M steering wheel. It has far less buttons than the higher end model trims. Simple. I don't need it. Don't need parking assistance. I know how to park. Don't need the executive package for $2,800. No. So we have the Shadowland lights for $300. I think that's kind of a cool option, especially with a black and white color scheme. So it makes the headlights just a little bit darker. It's kind of pointless, but the headlights end up being a tiny bit darker. So let's talk about the design real quick. This is where you see the design the most. What I don't like about the grills, I'm not actually totally against the size. What I do like about these grills compared to like the base 4 Series is that it's bisected with body color. So there are 2 separate kidneys. What it needs is metal around the rim. I never have liked black kidney grills on BMWs. I think it looks cheesy, but this just needs a bit of silver. It needs to break up the edges here. I think it would look so much better if it just had a little bit of silver. I like the lower portions, honestly. The vents out here give it a nice width, but let's do one more thing. Cruise down here and put black brakes on it. Black brakes. And I think that's the trick. Black brakes. Keep it simple. And I love the tail end of this car.